Got ourselves Advo over for the team 1 as the Demonology Warlock. These guys have actually seen quite a bit of a buff in this update. I wonder if Advo is playing like a Felguard focused build. Now let's try to see if he can just charge up in there. Gonna be an Obelisk down. The Felguard doing a bit of damage. Axe also follow. Tyrant is joining, and then the Felguard is just ripping right through. What is going on? Alex may be in a bit of trouble. That Felguard and the Tyrant blasting you out. I think. Oh my goodness. Double Felguard and a Tyrant, a bunch of EP boys and a Demon Doggo. And that was quick. Malignant is going to be up next. Mally with a bit of a soul break, trying to see if he can crash right through Advo's defenses. Full fear on all those beds with the Metamorphosis right after, controlling the entire demonic army while still blasted out Advo with slashes and swipes. Going to be a big old fear by Advo. Got himself a wall, had to use a wall just to make sure he can cast uninterrupted and fortify his defenses. Main to use whatever mobility he's got in order to escape Malignant. He's going to be a trinket out of this Demon Hunter. Got himself a sigil of fire onto Advo. As long as Malignant actually is taking a little bit of damage from the Felguard, isn't he? It looks like that Felguard, every time he swings at you, it is a little bit more noticeable. Like every one of the big blades start to follow. I think that Felguard, he's maybe running the empowered Felguard build, where Felguard is like your best bet. Gonna be a quick virtual retreat, immune to CC for a second, fear to follow, but he's gonna have a Shivara running out at him, trying to break him out of that fear, trying to get a combo with a guy. Axe tossed by the main bed with a Felguard. Oh my god, oh my goodness, Advo! With a snowball right after, I think man's just dead. Zud did not want to give him a chance whatsoever. I'm not getting this man's Mog. Got suspenders on and everything. Big Spear. Scrag gonna be up next. It's gonna be Arms Warrior versus a Fury Warrior. Kragar with a disarm onto Zud, but also get disarmed on his own as well. It looks like maybe Zud, not a lot of health available. Got himself a parry. Kragar trying to see if he can fight right through it. Zud actually has Kragar in a pretty good spot. If he can just keep the damage rolling, he'll be in a great position. Trying to go for a bit of a charge. Bladestone to follow. Kragar maybe in a bit of trouble. Got himself in Rage of Regeneration. Trinkets out just to make sure that Stormbolt does not keep him controlled whatsoever. Zud needs himself just a bit more damage. Just so much Kragar. Trying to see if he can go for them. Executes. Warbreaker to follow. That's going to be a Stormbolt out of Kragar. Trying to prevent Zud's damage for a moment longer. Zud does not a lot of health available. Kragar also super low, but Kragar does let him swiping out the victory from under his feet at the end with your boy Athaman. I think it's the first time I've seen that red Paladin or human heritage set. Does it come with a cloak? I like the little Gekko you got. Those apparently drop all the time on rares from the new zone. I got one I could even trade it to another guy. That's crazy. Stun onto Kragar. Athaman got himself wings. Big hammer hanging over the man. Oh! I'm sorry, what? The hammer didn't even come down. Hold on, I didn't hear the bell ring. What is going on? The man with Night. Gonna be a big old silence by KT as it's Spell Warden. Pally, he's just Spell Warden himself. What Spell Warden is, chat, is it's a blessing of protection, but for magic damage. He's immune to magic damage right now. That Siphon channel on him, it does nothing. All the CC that KT is trying to throw at him literally does nothing. Think of Blessing of Protection, how it prevents like a rogue's blind, then all physical damage, and just do that, just all magical. Is he just having a race with his hammer? He's just throwing down a hammer on you, trying to see if you can race it. Does the hammer do a lot of damage even? I'm not even sure. After trying to see if he can maximize damage on the KT, but the man got himself a big old disperse together with a desperate prayer, trying to see if he can desperately escape the damage out. That's how Retribution Paladins Warrior Light. My goodness, Athaman, does he have wigs available? I imagine they always do at this point, just because usually the UI, yeah, the wigs are up. Usually, oh, big, oh my god, what is this damage? Big hammer hit over your head? Are you just keeping him just to let the hammer take you out? Is that what it is? You're just trying to be flashy with it, huh? Hammer? What? Oh, a little bit of a delay. It's a little late to the party, but it does happen. Oh my god, he just squashing these boys. My goodness. Yator, I think it's Yator, gonna be up next. Man's looking like a warrior of the War Song clan. He got himself a big old banner. Actually representing like a Blackrock colors too. He got himself full heritage set. Mad damage on a master though. The man just go to heaven. Your ancestor's about to meet you a little bit earlier than expected. Big hammer get over his head. The man's just dead. Wait, this is just actually unreal. He just came in, blasted out for health. You're just done. Like, you live this? Actually lived it. Actually, he did live it. Is it because Athaman doesn't have a line of sight of the hammer? I think there's some bug with it. I think you have to have a line of sight of the hammer for it to do damage, because that time, it did nothing. Yaran Tor does get himself a chance to at least recover. Athaman may be in trouble. Doesn't matter. It looked like the man was going to be down for the count, but he's not. Doesn't have bubble anymore. The Belayan hands getting used up, but I think Ain might just have him. Yeah, Ain just ends up taking him out. What is this Paladin damage, though? Oh my goodness, boys. Is this? My goodness. Imagine you're just like, hey, I want to join PvP. And you walk in on your freshly geared or undergeared character, and then you see a pink class, you're like, oh, that's cool. He got wings. So what is that going to do? And then you blink and you're in heaven. Oh my god, even Gloosh right now. The man, the myth, the legend is going to be up next. Getting blasted out by the Paladin is going to take a lot of damage in the opener. Can this Subtlety Rogue Pro take down a Paladin? Are going to be blind by the Paladin. Does he have a stun to follow? Judgments are flying in, but he's going to be trinket off of the kidney shot with a hodge to follow. Does Ain have the damage he needs? Trying to see if it can be a war stomp him down. Big procs available for the Paladin. Is going to be disarmed by the Rogue. Trying to go for a couple of backstabs through Ain, but the Shield of Vengeance not going to let you break through those defenses. Gloosh is going to go for a blind, as well as a bit of a first aid while behind the pillar. I like how Gloosh changes full attire, by the way. I like that a lot. Normally he got himself a little bit of a suit jacket, a little bit more of like formal gear, almost like an assassin at a party or something. But now he's like a proper rogue, almost like a snowy rogue. Gonna be a kidney shot, but immediately basic protection gonna get Ain out in the open. Gonna be advantaged by Gloosh. Trying to see if he can swipe him out, but the man does have two vanishes. That does give him a shield, that does give him some protection, does give him that almost guaranteed reset in stealth. As Ain picking up the eyes, looking for the rogue, got himself wings available. Honestly, the fact that she used your wings is not even that big a deal, because you gotta get him back up in like a minute anyway. Gloosh going in for a quick gouge onto Ain. Does he have the damage? Can shot to follow, try to go for a couple of shadow strikes. Is it enough for the Suka technique? Doing a bit of damage, but not nearly as much burst as he would normally like. Ain able to heal himself plenty at 38% dampener. Catching up to the rogue, stun to follow. Does he have the big go? Wake of Ashes combo, master slammer, shield advantage just in case the rogue wants to get creative here. Into a quick disarm as good, just trying to play it super defensive. Wants to escape this, does get himself a sprint. Finally, the slows wear off. The man can finally start moving. Is catching himself a quick restealth right before the eyes of Ain. Try to see if he can just randomly get him out in the open with that final wreck, but doesn't quite connect yet. Shadow strike by the rogue, blind to follow. Does have a trinket. Ain got himself a bit of that Battle Master's or an Anya's trinket for damage. I think it's a Battle Master. Sab by the rogue into a shadow circle after kidney shot to follow. Wants to go for some damage. Does he have the damage he needs? Ain, does he have a defensive that he needs here? Does he have anything? Lay in hands. Maybe he could use it. Lay in hands doesn't get used, but there's not enough though. Ain trying to see if he can blast out the rogue, but doesn't get to. As Gloosh just going for evasion. Atham with 3, Advo with 2 actually, and Gloosh coming back out to squeak out a victory for his team at the very end. Boys, let's go.